Vince tried to rub it in on me. I needed to work, like I told you, Mike, because I needed money to complement the gym. So I knew, and he had me doing jobs on TV, and then he had me on the road, and it hurt me immensely. But I thought, well, hey, I need the money, and I'll never forget. And you can look this on TV; it's on there. It's Randy Savage and I when he had what's her name? It wasn't Elizabeth. It was
Sherry.
Yeah.
You hit him with a drop kick, right?
In his mouth. Yeah, and he spit blood, and I thought, oh God, I knocked his teeth out. But we had a hell of a match, and after we got done with the match, walked through, and it was, I think, it might have been on a Monday Raw or something. I don't know if they called it that or what. But Vince is standing there, and he said, gentlemen, he said, that's the best TV match I've ever seen. That's what he said. So it made me feel good, but who knows? He might have said that, 20 times to different people, but we did have a good match.
What do you think of what's going on right now with the World Wrestling Federation, or WWE, I should say, and Vince McMahon and all the scandals? Like, what is your opinion on this?
Well, it's just like the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire goes so far, and then all of a sudden, boom, and down it goes. And that happens with it's cyclical. And the fact that, Vince, who, is a billionaire and had, a lot of different incidents that sort of chipped away at what he was doing. And I just think now that more or less that the word's out about this and his infidelities, this and that. And then I find out he's divorced from Linda, and, and then Hunter Helmsley needs a new heart, and it's just that. So I asked Hulk a long time ago about Vince McMahon, who I thought he was crazy. I mean, he is, he's out there. And I asked Terry, I said, Hulk, I said, about Vince, I said, what's going on? I said, I said, is he capable of this? And you know what he told me? He said, Vince is capable of anything and everything. That's what he said, and then walked away. As independent contractors, and this, Mike, never know what you're going to get paid. You're at the mercy of, the promoter. And I remember one time I told Vince, I said, Vince, I says, Christ, I said, last month I was making $4,000 a week. I made 20 grand or 16 grand for the month. And I said, this next month, I said, the houses were bigger and I wound up making, half of that. And I said, how do you, clarify that and justify that? And he said, oh, I guess I'll have to talk to my accountants next, and then he, so that was it.
You're still waiting for the explanation, I bet, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you real quick. First day I was in, as a matter of fact, I got this hillbilly. I don't know if you can see it. I got this hillbilly gym.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I just talked to him today. He's a great guy and a great friend. First guy I ever met at WWE, but I remember flying into LaGuardia, and then we took this little 14-passenger prop plane, and Hillbilly was on it, and we flew into Poughkeepsie. So this is my first day. It's like June 27th, 1985. So I go in there, and
June 27th.
Is it really? Well, I'll remember that. So Gene Okerlund, who I've done oodles of interviews with, and we do a babyface interview. So he's asking me about this and that, and now what I'm looking forward to about the WWF at that time. And I told him, I said, hey, it's going to be a big challenge, and I'm looking forward to it and see how I do here. So he said, okay, there's Jim Brunzell. And as I walked off, I heard Vince McMahon say to somebody else, oh boy, we got another Backlund. That's what he said. So when I heard that, and I thought, oh God, and that's the first day.
First day of work. Wow. Where can they get the book?
Oh, Blurb online, BLURB, and it's got like 47 stories on it. In it, every word was written by me, my wife, and it took us 5 years to put it together through my high school and college and all the wrestling. And, it's fun to do. And I sold a number of books, and, the fact that I didn't have a ghostwriter. So I know every time I do one of these, I always sell 10 books at Blurb. So thank you, audience.
So it's BURB?
No, BLURB, Blurb.
Blurb. I will be buying one before I go to sleep tonight.